All right, boys and girls, before we get started on the test, remember we are working on addition word problems where the change is unknown. Remember, there are two strategies that we've talked about this week that we could use to solve these problems. We can start at the small number and add on to it until we get to the bigger number, or we can subtract the two numbers. Choose the strategy that you've been using this week that worked best for you. Number one, Henry wants to buy a baseball glove. The glove costs $12. Henry has $5. How much more money does Henry need? Henry wants to buy a baseball glove. The glove costs $12. Henry has $5. How much more money does Henry need? Number two, Ron's shelf can hold 25 DVDs. There were 14 DVDs on Ron's shelf. How many more DVDs does Ron need to put on his shelf so that it will be full? So he's got 14. He needs to add some more to get to 25. Number three, Harold has 20 shells. How many more shells does he need to have 45 shells altogether? So he's got 20. He needs some more to get to 45. How many more does he need to get to 45? Number four, Harry has 34 songs recorded on his MP3 player. How many more songs does he need to have 55 songs on his MP3 player? So he has 34, he needs some more to get to 55. Number five, Tony is playing a game. She has 74 points. How many more points does she need to have 82 points? So she has 74 points. How many more points does she need to have 82 points? Number six, Elijah has 13 music videos in his music library. How many more music videos does he need to have 45 music videos in his library? So Elijah has 13 music videos in his library. How many more music videos does he need to have 45? Number seven, there are 14 horses on Sunrise Horse Farm. Mrs. Dunlap brings some more horses to the Sunrise Horse Farm. Now there are 18 horses on the farm. How many more horses did Miss Dunlap bring? Number eight, there are 22 peanuts in a bowl. Grant put some more peanuts in the bowl, and now there are 44 peanuts in the bowl. How many peanuts did Grant put in the bowl? So there were 22. He put some more in, and now there are 44. How many more did he put in the bowl? Number nine, there are 30 students in the art museum. A bus brings more students to the art museum, and now there are 57 students at the art museum. How many students were on the bus? So there were 30 students, the bus brought some more, and now there are 57. Number 10, Justin picked some apples and put them in his basket. Before he picked those apples, he had 48 apples in a basket. After he put more apples in the basket, he had 73 apples. So how many apples did Justin pick and put in his basket? So they gave you this one a little crazy. He had 48. Then he picked some more and put them in his basket, and now he has 73. So how many did he pick and put in his basket? Number 11, there were 67 eggs hidden on the playground. Mr. Woodall hid some more eggs on the playground. After that, there were 87 eggs on the playground. How many eggs did Mr. Woodall hide on the playground? Number 12, Bailey is collecting bottles. So far, she has collected 25 bottles. Mr. Barnaby gives her some more bottles, and now she has 43 bottles. How many bottles did Mr. Barnaby give her? Number 13, Fraser is finding yellow leaves and putting them in his pail. He already has 29 in his pail. He finds some more and puts them in his pail, and now he has 38 yellow leaves in his pail. How many more yellow leaves did he find? Number 14, Mason has 11 animal crackers. His sister gives him some of her animal crackers, and now he has 22 animal crackers. How many animal crackers did Mason's sister give him? Number 15, there are 57 folders on Mrs. McCrae's shelf. Her students put some more folders on the shelf, and now there are 73 folders on Mrs. McCrae's shelf. How many folders did the students put on her shelf? Number 16, Rachel and Nathan are collecting rocks at the river. Rachel already has 21 rocks in her basket. Nathan adds some more rocks to her basket, and now there are 39 rocks in her basket. How many rocks did Nathan put in her basket? Number 17. There were 34 sheep in the sheep pen. Some more sheep came into the sheep pen. Now there are 56 sheep in the pen. How many more sheep came into the sheep pen? All right, you have 2 open responses that you need to solve on the paper. Make sure you show your work. First one says, there were 19 puppies at the animal shelter. Mr. Grant found some puppies that needed a home. He brought the puppies to the animal shelter, and now there are 32 puppies at the shelter. How many puppies did Mr. Grant find? So there were 19. He found some more that needed a home and brought them to the animal shelter, and now there are 32. Number 2, there are 55 cats living at the animal shelter this month. Mr. Grant expects to have 71 cats at the animal shelter next month. So how many more cats is Mr. Grant expecting to be living at the animal shelter next month? So right now there's 55. And by the end of the next month, he thinks there's going to be 71 total. So how many more cats is he going to get that next month? Make sure you work these out on the paper, and show your work using one of those 2 strategies.